What type of teacher is Educator McCarroll? In this video and PowerPoint presentation, I will demonstrate and show you what type of teacher I am to my students in high school. So let's dive into my teaching philosophy. Because teaching is an art form to me, my teaching philosophy is through perspective teaching and describes how I apply that perspective to my classroom environment. This means the following. It has to be a safe learning environment for my students, equal opportunity for each student, individual feedback, new perspectives from everyone, and free expression. I'm trying to teach them life skills as well as being able to open discussion, close the discussion, being creative, and have individuality in their schoolwork. So now I'm going to dive in why this is my teaching philosophy. Through my philosophies, I aim to assist the students discovering their own skills, creativity, and abilities through creative group and activities learning. Students will learn from me as well as from one another, peer-to-peer reviews. I use different learning techniques and methods. I often use the FRAIR models. How I use standardized assessments in my classroom. Each test and assignment has a rubric. At the beginning of each semester, I do a knowledge test. I analyze and compare student levels of performance by categories of above average, medium average, average, and below average level. This way, I identify students' weakness and strengths in history, perspective, views, and comprehension. I create groups of mixed levels of knowledge when create a summative and formative assessment. I use the criterion grading system A through F to grade most of my students' summative assessment. Because my background is in graphic design, I use a creative approach for assignment projects and activities. My students' performance assessments require students to use creativity, a wide range of knowledge and skills. Using the creativity approach for students' assignment allow me to measure the ability of their thinking, design, and process, innovation, and how to use authentic self-expression realistically. This approach gives me a few ways to grade the students' work. Through imagery, you capture the essence of the characteristics of creativity. My rubric approach increases objectivity and consistency of scoring. Rubrics communicate the teacher expectation and assist with monitoring students' progress. Diversity in my classroom. So I use a different strategy. I use the Venn diagram because I like to compare cultures in different classes of people. So using the Venn diagram, we are able to compare 2 to 3 civilizations, societies, or culture at a time. As we engage in class, we do talk about controversial things about in other cultures. Solving and addressing problems and behavior in my classroom with the students in the entire classroom. As an educator, I set clear and define limitations in the class environment. This may be including what is acceptable and what is not. As an educator, I connect with my youth in my classroom because I actively listen to them and what's going on in their worlds. I remember when I was their age and how I kind of felt disconnected from adults. So I create genuine relationships with my students and I listen to them. Name a type of technology that was produced from the invention of gunpowder. Heroes 300. How old was Odola Equinano when he was kidnapped? 11 years old. 400 heroes. Whoa, 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 whoa. She said it.
Are you okay? I can't breathe. Oh, here, let's go get some fresh air. Let's go get some fresh air. Come on.
About that Amazon case for kids.
No, what happened?
I was just reading about that.
What happened?
It was like 4 kids. They survived the crash in the Amazon and they was eating flowers in the forest.
What?
That is crazy. They survived it.
Right, and they was all under the age of